Hi guys, my name is Anya Chrysanthon and I'm the host of the New Construction Marketing Podcast. I recently had a pleasure of attending Southeastern Builders Conference, and today I wanted to share some of the highlights with you. So there's definitely a huge emphasis on marketing to millennials, not surprisingly, because millennials now make up about 1/3 of the population, and they're expected to outgrow baby boomers by the year 2019. So great news is that millennials are moving out of their parents' basements, they're starting families, and they're moving out of the cities into the suburbs. So there's definitely a trend that they're looking for some of the conveniences of the cities in the suburbs. So they value things like communal space. If you have in your community some kind of maybe yoga classes, something where they can get together, cook together, you want to emphasize those types of spaces. They are also concerned with schools, and community is very important for them. So they want to be near like-minded people, and they are willing to drive longer distances for better schools, better locations. Another thing that millennials value is that they are skipping what's called starter homes. So they're saying no thank you to starter homes. They're looking for larger spaces, but at the same time, they are also very much price conscious, right? They've seen the recession, so they are smarter with their money. They're more oriented towards saving money. And they definitely don't want to spend all of their life savings on a home. So larger space, but on a budget. This can definitely prove challenging for new construction. So when you're selling to millennial, here are a couple of things that you can concentrate on to position yourself against the resale market. They are very much concerned with the environmental impact. And so with new construction, that's a perfect talking point right there. Make sure you are spending time talking about the environmental impact, if it's a green home, how they can save the earth, save the environment, and at the same time lower their energy bills. So things like smart thermostats. So for example, a Nest thermostat, that's definitely going to be a big selling feature, and you want to make sure that you are talking about that. Another thing that millennials are looking for is, of course, smart homes overall. So voice activated. So things like Alexa, just so I don't wake up my Alexa. So Alexa, so that's definitely something that you can position when you're selling a home against the competition. If home has some kind of a smart pre-wiring included, that's going to be big with the millennials. And as far as the trends go online, as you can imagine, millennials are definitely spending a lot less time watching traditional TV. They are watching more TV online, and over 90% of all home searches are starting on the website. So 66% are using apps to search for homes, and 20% say that they have bought a house sight unseen. So that's huge, right? Imagine, so 20% or even higher in some cases that they bought a house sight unseen. So when you're marketing online, you want to make sure that you're establishing value online. So there's a saying that the value is established online and it's solidified on site. They really don't care about what awards your builder has won. They don't care if you're #1 community. They don't care about that. What they care about is more of a philanthropic. So if your builder's involved in some type of a philanthropic activities, you want to highlight more of that, as well as, again, green environmental impact rather than #1 community, #1 builder, yada, yada. They really don't care about that. What they're searching for when they're looking online is really you have about 3 minutes to make an impression on somebody. And here's what they're looking for. #1, they're looking for photos and virtual tours of your floor plans. So you definitely want to make sure that you have that available to them. Number 2 is they're looking for available homes and price points. So you want to at least give them some type of a range for a price point. You know, maybe starting from, or this is the range where you're going to find this home. And lastly, neighborhoods. So they want to see where are those available homes located. Remember, when people are searching online, and most of them are starting online, so about 90% of all your potential prospects are actually online and are invisible to you until they decide to make that visit to your model home. So what they're trying to do during this period is they're trying to eliminate you. So when they're searching for a builder, they're looking for things that they're important for them. And if they're not finding that, they are quickly eliminating you. So again, you definitely want to concentrate on providing the information that they're searching for and not information like awards, all that other stuff that they really don't care about. Over 90% of home purchasing decision is made by a woman. So again, when you're doing your marketing, you want to think about what appeals to women. Even from a standpoint of a design, they said that women have similar anxiety when they're walking into a sales center as they do when they walk into a car dealership. So we definitely want to eliminate that as much as possible. So potentially when you're building new sales center, maybe skip the whole sales thing, right? Maybe it could be an experience center, something like that. And then maybe try to skip the whole sales center experience altogether and take your prospects directly into the kitchen, into the heart of the home, offer them a beverage, start a conversation just like a normal human being, instead of drilling them at the door, putting them on a kind of a standoff. The emphasis is definitely going to be more on providing service, providing value. So the new ABCs of selling, instead of always be closing, is always be caring. So those are the new ABCs. And one interesting thing I heard someone say was the new, instead of the golden rule of treat others like you want to be treated, it's the new platinum rule of treat others like they want to be treated. So those are some of the takeaways that I've learned from the conference. And again, the big thing is more and more home buyers are starting their search online, and you want to make sure that you have a great presence online, not just for your builder, but also for you as a sales rep. So if you want to check out some additional resources that could help you stand out from the competition online, go to AnyaChrysanthon.com. So you guys, I will talk to you soon, and I hope that you enjoyed this quick overview of the Southeastern Builders Conference. All right, bye.